Okay, second attempt on Wednesday morning here in the kingdom, and it's chilly willy. And look at the sun. We haven't seen the sun in a long time, so it's probably going to censor me because it's too bright. Yes, too bright. The first attempt failed miserably, so I don't know what's going on. I'm getting tired of this, having to redo everything. It's like being in the bedroom. All right, this morning we woke up to minus 18 Celsius, but feels like minus 28. This is the first official chilly day. I know that because the Arctic Ptarmigan have arrived. The staff filmed the Ptarmigan yesterday, so that means the winter is officially here. So now it's cold. The muskeg will freeze up, our trails will freeze up, and everything will be good. We'll be happy. So on the yo-yo scale, 0 Fahrenheit. So we don't know if that's +0 or -0 or just 0. All right. But it feels like minus 18. Today is the day of minus 18s. Yes, oh, unreal. Also, too, Amazon has my 15th book of my writing career, which is the 5th book of my Winter Road series, on for free as an ebook from November 22nd to the 26th. Yes, that's 5 days on Amazon, 4 days on Sesame Street. It tells about my 15 seconds of fame on ice road truckers. Yes, I was on TV around the world, and I'm still on TV in the reruns. Yes. So today is a chilly day. We have to get that roof or the ceiling insulated because the shop has no heat in it when the wood stove dies down because I closed the curtain so the electric furnace only keeps the front of the shop warm. Yes. So let's get this insulation done. We're not sure if the staff's going to be helping us or what she's doing today because I don't know. I better not say it. I don't know. I better not. Yes, I better not. That's but light. I'm probably going to get censored anyways. I'm probably talking away here and it's not even recording or it's in mono. I can't figure out this stuff. Yesterday I wasted a lot of time. I worked late. And then I had to fight with the computer to make the video. But the Kingdom followers were right there waiting for it and enjoying it. We got the views, we got the comments, and oh, oh God. Oh, yeah. That's the wood stove smoke. But I don't want to scroll or turn or anything. All right, I better go. Here comes the boss or I'll get smoked out again. Okay, we're figuring out these me phones. When the camera screen is facing me like this, holding on the stick, it seems to have a program where it drops volume. We tried 2 different mics, okay, even 3 we have a couple brand new ones or whatever. Changed them out this morning, so we were losing it. So we think it's the program on the me phone because it's an Apple product. So just like the iPod, it was programmed to fail, okay, after a certain amount of years or whatever. Its expiry date, so it's programmed to fail. So also too, and I'm in this mode here, the camera is overexposed. I even me being colorblind, I can see that it's overexposed because the chrome is glistening too bright on the promo bike. Oh look, a beer. I wonder if I can drink that before lunch. Oh, okay. But no, that's the problem we're having, so we'll have to address the problem and figure out why these phones or me phones aren't working when they're in the reverse screen mode. So that's what we're figuring out. It seems to be encrypted or encoded. Well, I better go. Okay, it's a nice day to be in the shop here. All right, we're working on the tin or the insulation up here. We did this last night and we got this one done this morning here. Okay, but also too, have problems. How do I mark the holes in there? Because look at how it is. So what I did was to mark the holes. We went old school. Yes, old school. These are the carbon arc rods for air arcing, okay? So we always save everything. So they fit nicely in the 3/8 hole I drilled. And look at that. I can mark the hole so I know where to drill the hole because I had to lower the board down. So once I got the holes marked, I lift the board up, bolted it into place, and then I got some insulation on. Also too, we left an overhang here, okay? So we can stuff insulation up in here between the 2 buildings because we have no spray foam or anything like that. So it'll have to be insulation stuffed up there. The staff is supposed to come this afternoon to help and we'll be able to get lots done. We want to get everything over here done for sure because this is where our main heat loss is going up because the wood stove's right there, and up it goes. It's a nice, lovely, windy day out there, and it is chilly.
Wednesday morning in WHO-ville, and look at that, the sun is actually out and there's not really any clouds in the sky at the moment, but I'm sure that will change. It is pretty chilly out there right now still. Now it's time to get the skidoo out and head up and do some shopping soon. Just gonna grab a couple things today, and then tomorrow I'm gonna get a ham and a bunch of fancy stuff so we can have a nice dinner. Just got back from shopping in WHO-ville. For the 3 bags right here, it was $248. I splurged a little bit, but we also got a ham in here somewhere, some onions, we got chips, some Hungry Man's as well. There's a bunch of stuff in here, so hopefully this will last us, and most of it is stock. 11 a.m. and I got back from shopping, dragged everything inside and put it all back into the freezer. As you can see, the sun is still out, but we do have some clouds rolling in off into the distance. Now it's time to let the dogs out and then get ready for this afternoon. Almost 1 o'clock, and I'm just getting ready to head to the kingdom now. As you can see, it's still pretty windy out here, so I think we'll be playing around in the shop and doing stuff with the attachments. Let's head on over and see what's going on today. Little after 1, and I just got to the kingdom. As you can see, it is still pretty windy out. Like, look at the tops of the trees bending. Wow, now it's time to head on down to the shop and see what we're doing today. Since it's so windy out, we are hiding away in the shop today, working on the ceiling and the attachment. He already has over by the wood stove done, as you can see here. Now we just have to do this little section. He is cutting up the wood to size here, that way we can put it up. Looking pretty good. Next thing we'll do is get some more lights in here, that way it's nice and bright. My dad just finished pre-drilling the holes here, as you can see. That way when we're holding it up in place, we're not fighting with it to get the bolts in. Try not to fall. Yeah, there's kind of a light in the way. Perfect, they line up nicely. Now he'll just clamp it into place, that way we can put the bolts in. Got 3 of the boards up so far. As you can see, we're doing pretty good. Now my dad's gonna take the light down here, since it's kind of wired in the way. We need to move it to put the boards up and to brace them down. Once that's done, we can start putting the insulation on like this and then covering it with some plywood. Just got the last board up, as you can see here. He's just screwing the last bolt in there. Look at that, looks a lot better now. I'm gonna head up and go do mail while he gets ready so we can start putting some insulation up. 2:30 and I just got back from mail. There was nothing in there, so that's pretty good. I'm glad there was no bills or anything like that. Now it's time to take my ski pants off and head back on down to the shop and see what we're doing next. Back in the shop, and my dad's just putting up the insulation, as you can see. Nice snug fit, which is what we want. And then we'll fill in the gaps with smaller insulation as well. Perfect fit, look at that. While my dad's over there cutting all the pieces down to size and putting them up in the ceiling, I'm getting all this stuff off. That way we can use these pieces and they're nice and flush with the ceiling. This will also go into the wood stove, that way it'll get burned. Now my dad's cutting up a piece of plywood. This came from the garage when we tore it down, and it's still in working order. We only need that little part that he has lined off here, so it's going to work out nicely, and then it'll go into place up on the ceiling here. just after 4 o'clock, and look at that, the sun is already going down. I got maybe another half an hour before I gotta pack up and head on back into WHO-ville, because I don't want to be stuck at the kingdom, or else I might have to put a trouble light on, or a little headlamp, or maybe pull out a flashlight and stick it to the front of the skidoo just so I can make it home. But look at that sunset. Wow, that's pretty nice. Still is really windy out here too, as you can tell. The trees are kind of moving around at the moment, but I bet you as soon as I go back in the shop, it'll get extra windy out. Now my dad's cutting up the last piece of the blue insulation here. That way we can put it up into place, and then we're going to get a piece of plywood and stick that up, and after that's done I can head on home, because if you look out the window here, I am running out of daylight. I don't think he cut it enough there. Nice and snug. Until the shop shifts or something happens, then these will be all loosey-goosey. Perfect. Your glasses are kind of fogging up.
Yeah, I've been working hard.
It's a little hot up there.
Yeah.
A little hot. I don't know if you guys have noticed, the wood stove, the top chamber here, isn't blue anymore. Remember when we put it in there a little while ago, it was blue. It's been burning pretty good, that it's no longer blue. I guess you would say it's kind of a greenish brown now in some of the areas here.
At my age, I need the exercise bending over.
Oh, we do have how many extension cords all over the place?
No good pieces in here.
Wow, we can recycle that. Now my dad's putting a few screws into place, that way when we put it up on top of the ceiling here, we're not fighting with it to screw it in, and it actually stays into place a lot easier. Now we got the piece of plywood into place, as you can see. They're kind of multicolored, but that's okay. No one's really going to be looking at the ceiling anyways. Now my dad's going to put a few little screws in to hold it up, and then he can continue on while I head home and do the weather. Perfect. Almost 5 o'clock, and I'm just getting off now. Time to head on back into WHO-ville. WHO-ville is just on the other side of the hill there, and then if you go this way, you get to go to the rest of the world, and then my dad's right in here. You don't really get to see the view from over on this side. We even got the moon out in the corner. Now it's time to get going. Almost 5 o'clock, and I just got back from the kingdom. This is the temperature we're sitting at today. It's negative 15 degrees Celsius, which is 5 degrees Fahrenheit. We even have the feels like on the bottom. It is pretty chilly out here today. And if you look up there, we even have the moon coming out already. Look at that. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs out, edit my videos, and end my day.
Okay, that wind outside is nasty and it is chilly. It's like an Arctic cold, okay? But the staff helping me out today and sandwich bagging the insulation and cleaning all the buffalo board off the styrofoam here, so we're good to go. So we've been doing pretty good since she left to go home at 4:30 because she has no headlight on the skidoo. We will fix it once we get the shop finished or the extension closed so we can open the doors. Okay, after the staff left, I got one more panel of wood up here. So that's 2 styrofoams and 1 sandwich bag of insulation. Oh, the light there. Is that better? Okay. If not, tell me. Okay, so we got 1 sandwich bag of insulation up there. And this is that piece that somebody put a bucket through, or the tooth of the bucket through the plywood. So we put it on there, put a patch panel over. I'm not too worried about the ceiling, because the ceiling, once you get the lights on and everything like that, nobody wanders around looking up at the ceiling to see my mistakes. Plus, nothing is straight. These rafters, everything is out of wonky or nothing straight. We live in the land of Dr. Seuss. Okay, 6 o'clock in the kingdom, and I got the little shop cleaned up here, or the shop extension cleaned up, so we got stuff ready for disposal. We brought in the morning firewood. Yes, the morning wood. Okay, make a joke. All right, so it doesn't look like we got much done today, but we actually did. I took all the insulation sandwich bags that the staff made, stuffed it up there because might as well spend the night up there than sitting on the workbench. Getting this front piece here where the shops join together, and we stuffed insulation up in here. Also too, that's going to be a flex joint or a known place to leak, okay, because we know that because these buildings will be going every which way but together. Ooh, lots of glare. All right, so that's what it looks like. So we're pleased with that. And we got the wood stove stocked up, and it's not that bad. When I opened the stove with the damper closed, we let some smoke into the shop here, and then we watched it. It just hung in the air, not like in the past. It was blowing out of control. All right, let's go check on the flags. Okay, me again. We will be short video because we're too busy working, and this is getting boring because this is day 22 on this building when this was not planned. So we'll be putting in some film footage from 2022. So that way everybody gets a good nap, okay? Let's go check on the flags. Okay, my $42,000 coffee table has arrived in the kingdom. All right, here we go. The coffee table has arrived, and it is ugly. And Colin shows up on a nice day when it's not sunshine, so we have no shadows. It's like when he took the little forklift away. Look at that. Excellent. I think Colin's done this before. Oh, we got the flag exercise in the back. This is looking good. Excellent. And that's why you hire the best, Dr. Hook Towing. And it's Bob's Towing in Thompson. Okay, it's cold, it's windy out here, and look at the full moon. It's almost a full moon. There's the moon. I have no idea what that is over there. Okay, maybe it's a spaceship or something. Or Jupiter. Everybody's talking about Jupiter on the social media. Look at those flags go. All right, let's go walk the dogs, drink some beer, make a video, and relax. I am stiff and sore from climbing up and down that ladder. All right, talk to you later.